And we have to keep that in mind as women who are in the same fields, who are in the same genres, who are looking to grow, who are looking to be their own individuals, that we cannot do that stepping on each other's necks and backs. Neither can we allow companies and organizations put us in those positions where we're now competing with each other. Because maybe it's not your time. Maybe your time is coming. Maybe you will meet the organization here that you can intern with, and your time will be coming. Maybe it's just not right now. So let's be very clear on what that looks like and why that looks like for all of us. And then I definitely want to talk to you about the third, which I think is the most important and kind of ties into, is empowering other women to come behind you. We don't do enough of that. We absolutely don't make sure that people are able to come in behind us and that we're putting out stepping stones to make sure that we support them. We have to do that. We have to, as women, open the door. Now, I'm not saying jump on anyone's back and then ride them all the way across the finish line. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is making sure that as a woman, I understand the road that the next woman is going to travel, making sure I give her roadmaps to be able to navigate. Now, what she does with that is her business, but I think it is important that we do that. I think it's advantageous that we do that. It is very important that we know that supporting each other is the real true essence of leadership. Like, that's it. You're not a leader if you're not supporting someone else. A leader is one of the best followers. Why? Because a leader knows they're a leader. They don't have to step on you, scream, yell, holler at you. They already know who they are. Are we there? Are we women that are there and understand that we are leaders? And a leader means I'm going to lead you to your level of success. I'm going to make sure that you get there. I'm going to make sure that I support you in anything that you do. You are not my competition. I am not your competition, but we can support each other getting there. That is one of the reasons why women are not in as many leadership roles as we should be. There's enough for us all to share and have. But when you don't really know yourself, you haven't claimed your independence, when you haven't fine-tuned your purpose, it's impossible for you to come and empower another woman. You don't have the ability to. You're still trying to figure out who you are and where you match in the scheme of things. We all have gone through that. We all have gone through that. How do we move past that? What we do is we put together succession plans. If you are an executive woman here today and you have been in an organization 5 years or longer and you still have anticipations of being there, are you mentoring other women? Are you mentoring women of color? Are you trying to make sure that another woman has as much experience, if not more than you? Are you stifling anyone from growing and reaching their full capacity? Because if you are, you're not a leader. You're not. A leader brings you along. She doesn't move out your steps. She puts out steps for you. And as we are trying to make sure that we leave our personal leadership mark, I don't have to crush you in order to be one. I have to make sure I'm doing my part. And in part of doing that is holding people accountable. Make sure when you're looking to contract or work with other organizations here, that you are clear on what your expectations are. I remember when I worked in corporate America, I've been an entrepreneur now for many years. I did not go into your business to hear what you were going to do for me. I went in there letting you know why you should hire me, what I'm going to do for you, and how I'm going to be the best employee that you have. I don't need you to tell me what you want. I already know what you want. You want me to work like a dog? That was my assumption, right? But I'm going to tell you what I'm going to come into your organization doing, why you're going to love having Tamori as your employee. But in turn, these are things that I need and that I required. And these are expectations that will fill my soul and helps me with the bottom line. Ladies, we can no longer use excuses of families to stifle us. Our children will be grown. Our sons and daughters will have spouses. I don't care if you're the best cook in the world and you're known for it. Well, after a while, no one will be coming to Sunday dinner for your great cooking. Your spouses, you could be the best wife that you want to be in the world. Good for you. The reality is your kids are going to be moving forward, period. And so, how are you still fine tuning your purpose? How are you still making sure that that is not the totality of you? Those are great things. Listen, I'm a mother, have 2 kids. I don't cook, don't like to cook, so nobody ever accused me of being a great cook. And I've had 2 husbands and I don't want any more. My point being is, if I did not step into my purpose, if I did not understand what my road is, I would be lost. I'd be lost and stuck trying to start over and figure it out almost at 50 years old. And that's not the point. Please make sure that on your road to greatness, that you understand that finding and honing in on your personal leadership mark does not require you to step on, dishonor, disrespect. It requires empathy, support, adoration, kindness, and the ability to know how that sometimes when you lead, you have to step back and follow. And I wish that for every woman. I wish for every woman that we have more women mentors, that we don't have to go to men. And it's okay to have men mentors. Mine were all wonderful, but someone that understands, that connects, that gets that, I'm having a rough month, stay away from me so I don't claw 3 of your eyes. Somebody that gets and understands that as a woman, we go through so many different things. I'm premenopausal, I'm sweating, I don't know what's going to happen today. Everybody get out of the room. Why do we have to go and get support from other folks and from other, genders? That's unnecessary. So I'm putting out a challenge as I'm coming down on my time to every woman in this group today, that you find some woman that you can support. Doesn't even have to be mentoring. If you have time for that, great. We will not be better until we're better. Find someone that you can support, even if it's encouraging them to management, encouraging them to supervising, encouraging them, whatever that is. That's our responsibility as women. And I don't care what you look like. I don't care what culture, what race you come from. We all have the same walk. We all have the same things that we deal with. And I would like for every woman here today to try to support another woman so that we no longer need to have special conferences. It's just the regular way of business. So thank you everyone so much. My name is Tamori Richardson. My company is T. Leanne Speaking Pros. I am so sorry I couldn't get my slide deck up, but I will absolutely try to make sure I can get it to everyone. You guys, wonderful. Thank you so much for the chat. The more and the better that we are to each other, the better everything will be, I think, for us moving forward. And I will make sure that everyone gets my slide. Please reach out. I'm a communication specialist and an expert business coach, as well as the president of the Solano County Black Chamber of Commerce. So everyone, thank you so very much. And you have a one rest of your conference. Thank you.